South Swindon In Bloom has just gone from strength to strength. I think the more years we take part, the more we know what we're supposed to be doing. This year we've had a steering group, which has absolutely helped, because when it's just two of you with your community gardeners, it's not as good as when you have a steering group, which actually gives you lots of ideas as well. So I think it's gone from strength to strength, and I think more people know about Bloom now. It's not something where people say, what is it?
In Gardening Club we've learned all types of things, and I think when I first started Gardening Club I didn't know much except for like potting plants, but now I know a lot more and I know a lot about plants, and yeah.
So I planted this one and when I saw that it had grown so much better, I felt one with nature.
My favourite plant to grow in the garden would be anisted. I love its leaves and the way it grows, and sort of like a sort of palette that collects water. It's a very beautiful plant. I like it.
We've learned in Gardening Club how to sow seeds and look after plants, and that we should treat plants like people because they're still living organisms like us, and without plants we wouldn't survive.
I'm Neil Pullen, I'm the Conservation Lead working for the Wiltshire Wildlife Trust. We work in partnership with Swindon Borough Council. We work in partnership with lots of other parishes as well, and in particular we work in partnership with Great Western Community Forest. And together we run a programme called Trees for Climate. About 2 years ago we were approached by South Swindon Parish Council. They had this area of land here that floods every year, and they didn't quite know what to do with it. Nobody wants to rent it as allotments, etc. And I suggested to somebody within the parish that we'd like a tree nursery, and suddenly we were offered this half a hectare of land, and gradually we've been converting this into what's a forest garden and a tree nursery. So the forest garden being this layered woodland canopy, all paid for through Trees for Climate, and the tree nursery in between the rows of that forest garden.
So I went to the Oxford Will Farming Conference for some reason to volunteer there, and I just thought, oh, we should totally do this in Swindon. I thought it would be brilliant. We could do it on a smaller scale. And then when I started looking into what was going on in Swindon, I kind of thought, wow, there is so much that goes on here, and I wasn't aware of certain things, and you'd speak to one person and they would lead you on to another project. And I just thought, this is going to be great to get everyone connecting and talking and sharing ideas. I feel from the feedback, I feel like people just go away really inspired from the day, and because they've learnt so much from either the talks or from talking to the other community groups that are there and all the community projects, and someone's always got a bit of information to like share.
It's a good opportunity to meet people and give something back to the community, and you can come and go as you please. You're not committed to a certain date or a certain time every week. You come when it suits you. We do garden in all weathers, but that's down to the individual. It is sometimes nice as well to garden in the winter. It gets you out of the house and have a nice warm drink after as a community sort of group. So I think it's excellent, excellent.
Matthew started it because he found this space here. This space was just full of brambles from one end to the other. And then Matthew decided this was his vision to do this. So he got permission from the council and that. And just went from there actually. I can't believe what we've achieved since, you know, what it looked like in the beginning. For me, when my husband passed away, I didn't know what I was going to do myself anymore, you know. And then I got involved with South Parish Council, different parts, you know, doing planting, gardening. I got involved with the Friends of Shaftesbury Lake. That was my vision there. That was my vision. So we got it started and that, and yeah, to me it's just something to get up for every day, and you know, I just love gardening. If it's not pouring with rain, I'm out in the garden. I think one of the best days we had was when we had a couple of children during the summer holidays, a couple of little girls, and they said, what can we do? So we said to them, how about digging up some potatoes? So they started digging them up, and you'd have thought it was gold they were digging up. They were so excited. They got a bucket and they were filling it up, and then they'd take it round to their grandmother, you know. In fact, they cleared the whole thing out. But it was lovely just watching them. They were just so excited, you know.